Water works. In fact, it makes the entire world work. It nurtures all living things on the planet. It helps create and sustain life. It's one of the daily wonders most of us take for granted, and the one we absolutely mustn't. The Upper American River Project is one of the most important players in the delivery of fresh water to residents, to agriculture, to forests and flowers in Northern California.
The GDPUD, which is Georgetown Divide Public Utility District, is on the north end of the county. And as a wine grape grower, I'm very interested in making sure that we provide clean, reliable water for agriculture in the future. El Dorado County has always been very, very supportive of agriculture as an industry and as a way of life, and it's been that way for a very long time. But the future of agriculture in El Dorado County is really going to be dependent upon having some additional water supplies so that we can continue to grow as an industry and again as a way for people to spend their lifetime in that pursuit.
The Sacramento Municipal Utility District, SMUD, holds the license for the Upper American River Project. And while the water that flows through the project originates in El Dorado County, a series of agreements reached more than 50 years ago gives the city of Sacramento, in Sacramento County, the exclusive consumptive rights to use that water. It's also well worth noting that the water which originates in El Dorado County provides from $80 to $100 million worth of electrical power to Sacramento County, an enormous environmental and economic benefit. But over the years, as El Dorado County has grown and flourished, its need for a safe, adequate supply of water has only intensified and will continue to do so. The fact is, El Dorado County is a very desirable place to live, work, grow crops, and raise families.
As our population has grown, we have enough water to serve that currently, but we're afraid of long-term actions, the drought, and we think that when we have 2 or 2.5 million acre-feet of water flowing through the county a year, and we use maybe 40 or 50,000 acre-feet of it, that we ought to have a right to a little more than that. We ought to be able to use it for our people, or at least have it in storage so if we need it, we could use it.
People and businesses will continue to migrate here from the Sacramento Valley, from San Francisco and San Jose. But this isn't about growth. This is about preserving and maintaining the life and lifestyle of our region, since many people who work in Sacramento live in El Dorado County, and vice versa. We are all in this together. In 2005, concerned water agency leaders formed the El Dorado Water and Power Authority, a group to represent, in one strong voice, the interests of all its ratepayers. EDWPA, as it's called, is made up of elected officials from the El Dorado County Board of Supervisors, the El Dorado County Water Agency, the El Dorado Irrigation District, and the Georgetown Divide Public Utility District.
The EDWPA members hope to fill a project that was promised to the county by SMUD back in the 1950s with real water, which we will need in the future for water supply and drought protection.
I'm really proud of the formation of EDWPA. It was an effort to bring the water purveyors together in this county. The county's in it because we have a lot of ground in the county that's not in a purveyor's district, so we joined with that, hopeful that we could come together as one body and speak of one mind for the people of this county to obtain water rights that have been evading us since way back in the 1950s. We haven't been successful in getting a new water storage facility that was ours, just simply ours, that we had control of. All of our water in this county, one way or another, has control by other entities. And we need to have control our own destiny, if you would.
In what its participants hailed as a new era of regional cooperation, El Dorado County agencies reached an agreement with the Sacramento Municipal Utility District to resolve issues associated with the relicensing of SMUD's Upper American River project. EDWPA members, recognizing that there were limited opportunities for the construction of new water storage locations within the county, as well as environmental concerns associated with such construction, secured diversion and storage rights in SMUD's Upper American River Project facilities. The resulting SMUD cooperation agreement requires SMUD to make deliveries to EDWPA agencies from the project, including deliveries to and from carryover storage of up to 30,000 acre-feet per year through 2025, and thereafter 40,000 acre-feet per year for the remaining term of the agreement. With this agreement in hand, the Dorado Water and Power Authority was empowered in February 2008 to file an application with California's State Water Resources Control Board for a supplemental water supply to meet future water needs in El Dorado County. The new application, which could eventually require the City of Sacramento's cooperation due to its own claims on Upper American River Project water, is to help ensure that EDWPA's customers will receive water beyond that which is guaranteed by the SMUD agreement.
In 38 years of working different water issues throughout the state, this one is very difficult. I think it has a lot of interesting aspects associated with it. We talk about area of origin, we talk about state filed water rights, we talk about conservation transfers, and so trying to bring all that together to get an end result of getting water for El Dorado County will be very difficult and take some effort.
They need to know that El Dorado County is a growing county, and it uses water more efficiently than almost any other part of the state. We have always metered our water and have rationed it really to the point where agriculture, for example, uses drip irrigation, and the rest of the county, being on meters, is very efficient in water use.
Well, I think people in Sacramento already do care about this issue. They care about El Dorado County. We see all the time how they're very interested in some of our land use policies and land use planning. Our land use projections in El Dorado County show that agriculture is going to play a much stronger role in the future than it currently does today. I think the people in Sacramento and surrounding areas in the region are very interested and currently do spend a lot of time up here to recreate. The agricultural tourism opportunities that exist here. It's a wonderful little, quote, backyard for them, if you will, to come up and enjoy some of the fruits of our industry.
We have seen water rights applications take a minimum of 15 years, and I suspect that this application will take at least that long, perhaps longer.
California water is always difficult, and we're at a point now where everybody is in short supply. We have climate change on the horizon that is telling us that probably in the future we'll have less water than we have right now. And so whenever you talk about developing a new source of supply, it gets people's attention. And so you have to go through that process to do it. You have to convince the other people that you're not impacting them. You have environmental questions that are always in the forefront of new water issues. And so those will have to be addressed, and those will be difficult to deal with. And then you have other people that are concerned that water is growth, and so the growth issue in the community is also a major issue that will have to be addressed and dealt with. So you bring that all together. A lot of it's very emotional for people, and so it will be difficult and will be contentious.
Timely in the water world is 10 to 20 years. So yes, I'm optimistic that it can be accomplished in a timely fashion, but for those of us who have been pursuing water issues for a long time, my first real involvement personally was back in about 1974, and I've been actively involved since then. It just takes a long time to resolve water issues. There are too many people that have an interest in those particular little drops of water and where they came from and where they're going to make it an easy thing to accomplish.
Yes, water works. It makes the entire world work. Our hope is that the application we've filed on behalf of the people, businesses, and agriculture of El Dorado County will promote a new era of regional thinking and cooperation. And we hope that you'll join us in our effort. Our future depends on it.